Most new agents I talk to are giving it their all. Cold calls, door knocking, open houses, all trying to get a stranger to have a real conversation with them about real estate. You're probably pretty familiar with this yourself, and I get it. That hustle feels like work. It feels right when you're doing it. But here's the thing with a lot of new agents. The people most likely to actually engage with you about real estate, they're already in your phone. They're just not getting reached out to. By the way, I'm Coach K, been in the real estate business since 2004, and I've coached a lot of agents over the years. I've coached brand new agents starting from zero to agents that have been in the business for 2 or 3 years with nothing to show for it. And in all that time, I've watched a lot of agents make this business a whole lot harder than it needs to be. My hope is that by the end of this video, you'll take something from this that makes your business a little bit easier and a whole lot more fruitful. Here's the thing, and this is actually pretty simple. When it comes to where your business comes from, there are really only 2 buckets. People who know you and people who don't. Your sphere, your friends, your family, your former coworkers, neighbors, whoever already knows your name, that's bucket 1. People who know you. Everyone else is bucket number 2. People who don't know you. Both matter. And the agents that last in this business work both buckets, and they do so consistently over time. But if you're new and you're trying to get your first deal, those 2 buckets are not the same. They're not even close. With strangers, you're starting from zero. You have to earn their attention. You have to build that trust. You got to give them a reason to pick you over every other agent they can call. That takes time. It's a slow build in year 1. With your sphere, most of that work is already done. They know you. They know your character. The only thing missing is them knowing you're in the business. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I have agents all the time come and say, I just don't want to bother my friends and family. And I say, okay, fair enough. And then I ask them, are you going to be bothered when they go with someone else? That usually lands for them. Maybe you should ask yourself that. But here's what I want to say to that agent, and I mean this. The hesitation you're feeling, that's not a character flaw. That's actually kind of noble. You're choosing the relationship over the opportunity. You're thinking about what happens if something goes wrong, if you make a mistake, if this career you're still learning costs someone you love either money or stress or ends up being a deal that falls apart. That instinct makes sense. You should feel that weight. The fear isn't the problem. The fear is just pointing at the wrong solution. Avoiding your sphere doesn't protect those relationships. It just guarantees you'll never build the skill to serve them well. It doesn't actually protect them either. They are going to buy or sell a house, regardless of if you're involved. And if you're not the one helping them, someone else is. Now, what actually resolves this is not confidence. It's not just telling yourself to push through the fear either. It's having the right person in your corner. A true mentor to support you along the way through the entirety of the transaction. When you have a mentor who's been through it, someone who can walk alongside you in the transaction, who catches the things you don't know yet to look for, someone who makes sure your client is protected even while you're still learning, the whole equation changes. You're not out there alone hoping nothing goes wrong. You've got backup, and that backup doesn't just protect you, it also protects them. And that's how you stop avoiding your sphere. It's not by being braver, it's by being better supported. Look, there's nothing wrong with building your business from strangers. Eventually, that's part of the game. But if your sphere isn't doing business with you, who are they doing business with then? Is it some random stranger who called them on the phone or that they met at an open house? The same way you're trying to connect with people right now? Think about that for a second. The goal is both sphere and strangers working together, feeding a pipeline that grows over time, but you've already earned the right to have that conversation with the people who already know you. Starting there with the right support behind you isn't the easiest way out. It's the smart place to begin though. The goal for our business is both. We want business from sphere and strangers working together, feeding a pipeline that grows over time. But you've already earned the right to have that conversation with the people who know you. Starting there with your proper support, that's the smart place to begin with your business. Now, I hope this landed for you, whether it reframes something you've been thinking about or gives you a little permission to make a call that you've been putting off. That's a win. If you got something out of this, share it with another agent just like you who's getting started. That agent might need to hear this as well. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I put out this kind of content consistently, and it would be great to have the opportunity to continue to support you and growing your business. Now, if you want this kind of coaching, someone who's going to ask you the questions you haven't been asking yourself and who will actually be in your corner when you're working those first few deals, let's have a conversation. I work with agents all across the country. Link to book a call with me is in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.